And good evening, everyone. Welcome to Abingdon-Avon High School in Abingdon, Illinois. I'm Dwayne Hulett. Spencer's brand new. Spencer is so brand new on the camera tonight that I don't even know Spencer's last name. Shaw? Spencer Shaw is on the camera tonight. Hey, it was a bonus that I even remembered the first name because that's how I am. So Spencer is going to be our new camera guy here in Abingdon-Avon, and I do believe we're going to start broadcasting, albeit normally for now without audio, but we will start broadcasting video with hopefully scoreboard for all the games up here in Abingdon, which would be volleyball and football the rest of the year. So Reed Kelso and crew on board for that as we get ready to go with the first time of Spencer on camera. No pressure, though. I've done the camera, so if I can do the camera, anybody can do the camera. That is a fact. I guarantee it. I don't know who's serving first. I didn't pay attention, actually. I should have paid attention. A good broadcaster would have paid attention who was serving first, but I did not pay attention. But it looks like you're right. They will maybe get the ball first.
Yeah, I think guests always get the ball.
No, they flip for it, actually, unless they've changed that. They used to flip for it. Maybe they don't flip for it anymore. They used to flip for it, though. It is going to be BPC serving first, and it looks like back to serve. Going to be number 8, Trinity Langford, I think. I'm pretty blind. I can't see. Hey, Spencer, turn that a little bit to your left. There you go. Nope, it's number 9, Callie Kramer. I thought that looked like Callie, but I couldn't read the number on it. And they're looking at the tower on the far side. The official doesn't feel real secure in there. All I heard was, "Don't knock me over." That's never a good feeling when you're the up official. And it's September. It's probably 75, 80 degrees in this gym, maybe 85. I don't know. It's hot in here. And the girls are going to be playing some volleyball. Callie Kramer back to serve for the Spartans as they kick things off here. Live from Abingdon-Avon High School. First serve is received by, and they don't have Emma Macomb. And a kill unofficially for number 3, Emma Gunther. And you're going to have to bear with me, Abingdon-Avon folks, because they don't have their. I'm going to have to get on Reed about this. Who doesn't put your lineups in numerical order? I hope he's listening right now. Reed, your lineups always go in numerical order. You're killing me, Smalls. Instead of alphabetical. I don't even know what these are in. Some trouble there for BPC. And 4 hits. It's going to be a point for the Tornadoes. First service point of the night comes to Emma Gunther as she's back to serve. She started right front. She's right back now. Abby Nelson went to track down the errant pass. She couldn't get it into a position to be played. Gunther's going to pick up her second point, and it's 3-0 Tornadoes early here in set number 1 of the JV contest. You're watching TSSR Game Time live presented by MDH. Spencer Shaw on camera tonight. I'm Dwayne Hulett. We're going to be doing, as that time it was tried to be pushed across by Callie Kramer. You wonder why Callie didn't go up and attack that. That's because she's a back row player, and she legally could not attack it above the net, so it had to be a low attack, and she tried her best to do so, couldn't get it over the net. Nelson's going to set it, and it's a free ball across. Middle, the left-handed middle, and the kill is going to go to number 21. Is that 21? Spencer, is that 21? It is 21. And she's all the way down to bottom. Avery Stiegel. 4 straight service points for Gunther. Stiegel with the serve, or the dig. Outside it goes this time. Kramer with the dig, and they call a lift on the Spartans. 5 straight for Emma Gunther. The attack was by number 7, Charlie Cox. Gunther back to serve again. The libero for the Spartans having a little trouble with serve receive. Another point. And a timeout charged to the Spartans. It's 7-0 Tornadoes here early in set number 1. We'll take a break and be back on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, right after this.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
All right, welcome back to Abingdon-Avon High School. I've been at Southeastern so much I almost said Southeastern High School, but Abingdon-Avon High School in Abingdon, Illinois. 7-0 Tornadoes here in set number 1 as the Spartans struggling with serve receive here early. And Spencer, who told me he wasn't going to try to zoom in until after the first game, is going to give it a whirl right off the bat. And look at that. He might have just jinxed Emma Gunther, though. That's the cameraman's jinx right there. I think that's what we're going to go with. The cameraman's jinx is what we're going to call that. I'm just kidding, Spencer. You did a good job. You did exactly what you're supposed to do. It was Emma that didn't follow through properly. We'll say that. How about that? And Nelson with the jump serve, and it's going to be an ace for Abby Nelson as BPC tries to crawl their way back in. First service point for the Spartans. Okay, Spencer, as she zoom in on her and as she throws the ball, that's when you zoom out. A little bit, hold it a little bit longer before you zoom out. There's a passing error. Results in another point for the Spartans. There you go. Serve receive is passed well that time. It was Charlie Cox on the pass. Set middle. Yep, they're going to call a double hit. And another point for Nelson and the Spartans, and they've closed it to 7-4, a 3-point advantage right now for the Tornadoes. Spencer, a freshman here at Abingdon-Avon High School. So hopefully that means we have him for 4 years of this stuff. Maybe we can get him on to talk a little bit too. Any chance of that? He shakes his head yes, so that's a good thing. There's a free ball across. The attack again by Stiegel, and she's going to get another kill, her second, a side out, and a point for the Tornadoes. Going back to serve is number 7, Charlie Cox. Her first service attempt. Her team up by 4. Callie Kramer on the serve receive. Near side, it's going to be a free ball sent across by Jaden Johnson. On the outside, an attack is going to be into the net, a hitting error. Number 4, Sophie Kern with the hitting error. It's a side out back to the Spartans. Served by number 19, Caroline Spangler, I do believe. The numbers on the front of these shirts are so small. Ball tipped across by Abby Nelson, and it's a back row attack. It fell, but it is a error as she cannot go above the net to hit it as a back row player. The setter, when she's in the back row, has to stay below the net. So back to serve, going to be number 15, Sydney Teal. 9-5 the score. And the Spartans did their best to go after that. Well, that's Destiny Sykes wearing number 45. She's number 35 on the schedule, on the roster. I'm not sure, but it's a side out nonetheless. 9-6. Some trouble on serve receive. Chance to get a free ball across. They will. Abby Nelson with the set. It's going to go left side to Kramer, and she's going to hit it way deep out of play. Another side out, and it's 10-6 A-Town. Nope, there's Destiny Sykes checking in. So if anybody's watching on the live chat can tell me who number 35, the libero jersey, or 45 in the libero jersey is, I would greatly appreciate it. She looks familiar, but I can't place who it is. And trouble on the passing error results in another point for the Tornadoes. The server, number 1, Emma Macomb. And trouble on serve receive again as Macomb gets the ace. Destiny Sykes a little trouble there as it kind of got in between on her, not high and not low enough to bump. Macomb back to serve again. Bumped across, and an overpass going to come right back. And again, Sykes, as Nelson goes to get it, a free ball is going to come across. A good rally, and they're going to call a lift. That's something in that position you almost never seen called anymore, but they do call it there. It's 12-7. Tornadoes with the lead. Coming in to serve going to be number 23. That is Josie Farwell. So Farwell to serve now. 12-7 the score. Hey, Reed, these are supposed to be in numerical order.
I don't make them, man. I didn't even
You're
notice
killing
that.
me,
That's
Reed.
the point.
You're killing me, Reed.
You know what we did? Alphabetical.
That's not even alphabetical. I don't know what that is. It's by class alphabetical. I bet that's what it is.
Bet you're right.
Or something like that.
I was put 'em on.
Another hitting error and a
You got programmed. You got a real thing you're coming in the
okay.
way.
Couple points as a side out and a point for Farwell. And another point for Farwell. And the Spartans have closed it to within 2, 12-2, 12-10. Know what I mean, not what I say, Spencer. Setting now in the front row, number 18. I'll see if I can figure out who that is. Kramer's going to push it across. I don't see a number 18 on here. And it's out. It hit the foul pole. It's 12-11. Maddie Stevens. Is that Maddie Stevens, number 18, Spencer? On your team, is that Maddie Stevens? It's tipped across. Pushed back across by BPC. A back set goes to Gunther. Now Kramer on the attack and a net violation for the Commandos. And Farwell is going to get her 4th point. It's 12-12. Were you talking, Spencer? Did you say something? It is her? Okay. A back set, that's trouble, and another point for the Spartans on the setting there. 5 straight. She's 28? Who's number 18 out there right now? The setter. A hitting error. Who? Anna Servin. Let's see, Anna Servin. She's 18 instead of 8. That would explain it. So a timeout. It's 14-12. BPC has come all the way back to take a 2-point lead over the Tornadoes. We'll take a break as well and be back on TSSR Game Time Live presented by MDH in just a moment.
I chose the MDH OBGYN group because I've heard wonderful things about Dr. Smith. And upon entering the office, I really got along with everybody and got a warm feeling. The staff.
Well, folks, welcome back. I obliterated that commercial break. I apologize. Pre-game show was very short tonight. It was brought to you by JoJo's Gaming Parlor. Farwell back to serve again. Her serve is going to be an overpass And struggling at the net was Caroline Spangler. And it is a side out. The bleeding has stopped, at least momentarily, for the Tornadoes. Live chat is open. Hop in there and tell us where you're watching from and who you're cheering for. We'd love to see the live chat get some action. Sykes going to get called for the double hit. And it is a point for Sophie Kern and a tie ball game here in set number 1. Serving gets called for the double hit. Side out gives the Spartans a lead back. Caroline Spangler is going to come out. Checking in, going to be Sierra Shannon. And the libero going back to serve again. And an ace. Makes it 16-14. Again, if anybody's watching at home and can tell me who number 45 is, the libero, I would greatly appreciate it. And trouble for the Spartans and a side out. Going back to serve for the Commandos. Going to be number 6, or for the Tornadoes. You tell how old I am. Ellie Pompeo, I'm sorry. Ellie Pompeo with her team down by 1. Shannon Nelson back to Shannon, and she hits cross court and out of bounds. We're knotted at 16 now. Set number 1 of the JV match. Varsity match to come in just a little bit. Got to get through this one first. Got at least one more game to go after this one. Nelson sets deep in the back row, and back row players unable to go get it. A point for Ellie Pompeo and a timeout for BPC. We'll keep it here this time, and we'll tell you that this game is being brought to you by JoJo's Gaming Parlor. JoJo's Gaming Parlor offers the best gaming experience in the McDonough County area. Stop in for a cold drink and a chance to take home a nice wad of cash while you're at it. Also on game nights, check out TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH Events, live on the big screens. Come join your friends at JoJo's, located at 776 North Cole Street in Bushnell, and cheer your Spartans on to victory. Also, Raritan State Bank. Raritan State Bank's Bushnell's branch, located at 360 South Green Street in Bushnell, offers full-service banking and loan services for all your banking needs. Come visit the bank of friendly service or call them at 309-772-2345. Good luck, Spartans. Bushnell Banking Center is an equal housing lender and a member FDIC. And King Family Chiropractic, with locations in Bushnell and Macomb. They support Bushnell-Prairie City athletics. They offer office hours in Macomb Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, and Bushnell Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday. To set an appointment, call 309-837-MY-DC. That's 6932. They also perform DOT and CDL physicals at last check for just $85. Pompeo back to serve again. Nelson's going to tip it across this time. Serving to set. The attack goes deep, and a kill for Emma Gunther. And another point for Pompeo. And the Tornadoes take a 18-16 lead. Nelson sets to Kramer on the far side. She'll send a free ball across. Servin's going to get him out of system. On the attack is number 21, Avery Stiegel, gets her third kill. It's 19-16 and a third point for Pompeo. Side out tied it at 16. It's been Pompeo and an ace there for Ellie Pompeo. Fourth straight point. And the Tornadoes, who built a big lead early, they led 7-0. BPC came back and tied it and then took a lead, a couple-point lead. Now the Tornadoes have come back. Kramer going to send it across. Servin's going to set middle again to Stiegel, and Stiegel is going to get another kill. Fifth straight for Pompeo, fourth kill for Stiegel, and it's 21-16. Back to a 5-point advantage. And a service error for Pompeo. Going back to serve is going to be Callie Kramer. Kramer started the game off with the serve for BPC, so they have made it through a full rotation, 21-17. Deep serve is out, just a little long, a side out. And Gunther's going to go back to serve. Gunther served 6 straight following a side out to open the game. It's 22-17. Tornadoes with the lead. It's going to be Shannon on the attack. Gunther is there. It's going to be an overpass. And then coming to the net to try to hit it across was Jaden Johnson, and she could not get it there. It's a hitting error, a point for Gunther, and it's 23-17 Tornadoes. Deep, and it's going to be an ace off the back wall for Gunther. Her first ace, actually. And it's set point for the Tornadoes here, 24-17. Johnson's going to do the setting. Now, that's Shannon sending it across. A deep pass to the net, and it's going to be a side out. As a passing error results in a side out, it's 24-18. In order to continue this, it has to be 6 straight service points by Abby Nelson before the Spartans to have a chance to stay alive. A side out means a set win for the Tornadoes. It's 24-18. Nelson's jump serve is going to be off the arm of Emma Macomb. An ace for Abby Nelson. It's her 4th service point. She was the one that got the return started for the Spartans. So if they're going to have somebody back there to serve, her and Farwell were the two that gave them the lead. So she served 3 straight the first time. Let's see if she can get 6 straight and double that here in their second rotation. Nearly came back down. It's an overpass, and it's going to be it. A 25-19 set 1 win for the Tornadoes. We'll take a break here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, and be back in just a couple minutes.
I chose MDH. We moved here, and I was researching different places that would allow me to VBAC, have a vaginal birth after C-section, and the doctors here do encourage that, and so I chose that after looking online, and I wouldn't want to deliver anywhere else because they all go above and beyond, and they're so kind and actually care about you.
Well, I've always had an interest in the medical field, and then growing up, I actually went through physical therapy myself for an injury, and that got me back to playing my sports and the activities that I loved. So seeing that firsthand, I got to see how much physical therapy could really benefit others.
I went through MDH when we were trying to get pregnant. We were struggling the first year, and then when we got pregnant, I stayed at MDH and through labor and now for pediatrics. My experience was nothing short of phenomenal. I was met with amazing staff members who helped me through concerns that I had when she was first born, helping me learn how to be a new mom. It was really reassuring and comforting knowing that I had so much support and kindness around me. My entire pregnancy at MDH was amazing.
I see acute injuries on the field. I see ankle sprains. I see ACL knee injuries, as well as in the clinic. It's very rewarding to see them from on-the-field injury to rehab to transition back to their event.
And welcome back to Abingdon-Avon High School. The Tornadoes, as you can see, a 25-19 win over the Spartans. In set number 1, we'll give them the set win, clear the scoreboard, and get ready for set number 2. This game being brought to you by Farmers and Merchant State Bank of Bushnell. For over 100 years, Farmers and Merchant State Bank of Bushnell has been serving the local community's needs for personal and business banking, as well as home and agricultural lending. They also have a great trust department. Stop by the main branch at 44 East Main Street or their drive-up facility on Cole Street to learn more. F&M is a member FDIC and an equal housing lender. And M&B Furniture, Bushnell's only furniture store. M&B Furniture is a mainstay in the community and offers free delivery within 40 miles. For everything you need to furnish your new home or replenish an old one, stop and see the fine folks at 41 West Main Street or find them on Facebook, Instagram, or on the web at www.mnbfurnitureinc.com. You can also call 309-772-2111. And Heil Enterprises and Heil Trucking. They can take your product down the road near or far, and also offers top-notch heavy-duty truck and trailer repair. Second-generation business continues to grow and continues to support BPC Athletics. Stop by and see Danny or Travis at Route 41, South Prairie City, or call them at 309-775-3333. And starting things off a little bit better for BPC as Sierra Shannon gets the kill, her first. It's actually the first kill for BPC in the entire match, as a matter of fact. And it is a 1-0 BPC. And an attack goes out of bounds. A hitting error. Callie Kramer gets her first service point. BPC matches their biggest lead of the game at 2, but it disappears just that quick because the service error results in a side out. And Emma Gunther going back. Nope, not Emma Gunther. She served first, excuse me. So back to serve is number 7, Charlie Cox. Presley Brandt is the libero, FYI. I'm going to get harassed about that, I'm sure, down the road. Sorry about that, Presley. And Ford going out. Kendra Ford going out. Johnson coming in. Nelson with the serve. And to the net it goes. A setting error too close to the net. And Nelson's going to get her 5th service point. It's 4-1, excuse me. Nelson back to serve again. And that's going to be deep and out of play. 4-2. Spartans lead the Tornadoes. They'll be back to serve, and the server is going to be number 15. That's Sydney Teal. And into the net it goes. A service error. Side out. Anything you can do, I can do better. Anything you can do, I can do better than you. Shannon back to serve now. Sierra Shannon. Sophomore, I do believe. And a block by Spangler. Kramer now is going to send a free ball across, and it's deep and out of play. Side out. Back to the Tornadoes. And going back to serve, going to be number 13, Izzy Kemp. Shannon takes a seat. Presley Brandt comes back in. And a struggle on serve receive results a point. Kemp gets her first point and first ace. And it's 5-4. Spartans still with the lead. Kemp back to serve again. Be pushed across by Johnson. And an attack on the far side, out of bounds, just barely. It's a side out. Johnson going back to serve now, number 14, Jaden Johnson. Nelson's going to set to Kramer. And the hitting error again is out. 7-4. Johnson gets the service point. And mishit that one a little bit off the fingertips. It's a side out. Checking in is going to be Destiny Sykes to replace Jaden Johnson. Brandt gets there, and that's going to be coming across, and it's going to fall down. I think they said that number 16 touched that, so we'll give her a kill. That's Ellie Pompeo with her first kill. It's back to a 1-point game, 7-6. And a passing error results in a tie score. Sophie Kern gets another service point. And an ace there. And the Tornadoes have the lead for the first time. Brandt with the serve receive. It's a nice attack. A back row attack for number 35, Destiny Sykes. Ends in a kill. And a tie ball game, 8-8. Kendra Ford going in to serve, number 29 for the Spartans. Serving sets far side. That was Cox on the free ball. Kramer now is going to send it across. Back set near side. On the attack was Gunther, just a little long, deep left corner, and the Spartans have the lead back, 9-8. Kendra Ford gets her service point. And almost an overpass. They do get it across. Great job digging that out of the net by Servin. Now Servin's going to set far side to Cox, and it's in. Charlie Cox gets the kill. Her first, a side out, brings the score back to 9 apiece. And Ellie Pompeo, who served 5 straight service points in set number 1 with an ace, and she opened it back up right before the end of the set for the win. This time an overpass by Ford gets the ball back into the Tornadoes court. Kramer with the dig off the attack from Teal. Kramer's going to send a free ball across. Pompeo's there. Serving now, back sets near side to Gunther. Gunther pushes it across to Ford. Nelson now is going to set to Ford from the back row. She sends it across. Serving now, out to Charlie Cox. It's off the hands of Destiny Sykes. And a kill for Charlie Cox, her second. And a side out for the Tornadoes. And back to serve is going to be Sydney Teal. And a hitting error. Did not get over the net. Teal gets the point. It's 11-9. Oh, Pompeo, excuse me. Not Teal. That's 2 in a row for Pompeo. Can't read numbers. It's 11-9. Free ball came across. And Kramer, who came to get the ball, got into the net. Pompeo is going to get her 8th service point. Her and Gunther both have 8 service points for the Tornadoes. It's 12-9. They lead by 3. They're up 1-0 here against BPC at Abingdon-Avon High School. And a little bit of problems with serve receive for Kendra Ford. An ace for Pompeo. Her second. Timeout BPC. We'll keep it here. Tell you this game being brought to you by McDonough District Hospital. Thank you for voting McDonough District Hospital Rehabilitation Center is best of the best in McDonough County. Let their experienced and dedicated sports medicine and rehabilitation staff show you why MDH has been voted best of the best in 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, and again in 2021. 3 convenient locations to serve you, 2 in Macomb and 1 in Bushnell. And the Community News Brief for all your local news. Subscribe to the Community News Brief weekly edition, mailed directly to your home every Friday. As an option, you can also receive Monday and Wednesday editions by email. All this for only $42 per year, $38 per year if you're 65 or older. Single copies can be purchased at select locations in Bushnell, Colchester, Blandonsville, and Macomb. And Rosie's Pizza, hopefully they're watching this right now at Rosie's Pizza. They offer something for everyone with pasta, sandwiches, and, of course, pizza. Dine in or carry out at 458 East Main Street in Bushnell. They also deliver to Good Hope, Adair, and all points in between. For delivery, call 309-772-2101. And Good Hope Gardens. Good Hope Gardens located at 445 East Main Street in Good Hope. That's just east of the North Elementary School. Open April through October, Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 6 p.m., and Saturday, 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. They're in some special fall hours, so check out their Facebook page to get their updated hours. Currently, they have pumpkins and all the other fall goodies available. Grover and Mary Jo to counter, and family invite you to Good Hope Gardens. Come see where it's grown. Forward, it's pushed up by Shannon, pushed across by Kramer. Serving sets now. Middle, it goes to Stiegel, and she's going to get her 5th kill. Avery Stiegel gets her 5th kill, and it's 14-9. Tornadoes with the lead. Courtney Oakman, libero for Bushnell is Presley Brandt. Thank you. I've gotten 1 private message and 2 other messages, so I appreciate that. Another point for Pompeo. It's 15-9. Good to have Courtney Oakman watching again tonight. She's been a regular of TSSR Game Time live broadcasts through the years. And a hitting error results in another point. Unofficially 11 service points now for Ellie Pompeo and 3 aces. Shane Ray 9. Thank you. I didn't want to leave you out for helping me with Presley. Bumped across by Nelson. Serving now is going to go out to Charlie Cox. Brandt was there. Nelson goes to get it around Shannon. It's pushed across by Stiegel. Nelson now is going to set to Kramer. It had to be a free ball. That's going to be pushed across by Stiegel again, and she's going to get another kill, her 6th. It's 17-9. 7 straight points for Ellie Pompeo, and a timeout on the floor charged to BPC. We'll take one as well and be back here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH, in just about 30 seconds.
After my appointment that day, I just made up my mind that I'm going to have my baby here in Macomb and this hospital, because irrespective of where you're from, who you are, it's just their line of duty to make sure they give care, make you comfortable.
I told about the staff of MDH. You know, they're all good. You get all the support you need. This is just the best place for you and your family.
Welcome back to Abingdon-Avon High School. The Tornadoes up 17-9 in set number 2. They won the first set 25-19. This game was actually 9-8. Let me correct that. It was 10-9. It was 9-8 BPC, 9-9, and then 10-9, 11-9, 12-9, and so on down the list, as Pompeo has served 7 straight points here. And Pompeo goes back to serve again after the second timeout during this service for BPC. Stiegel on the attack on the overpass. As Ned Eckert likes to say, they fed the bear and she was ready to eat. Another service point for Pompeo. And it's 18-9. Suddenly the Tornadoes have doubled up, and a service error ends it finally as the bleeding is stopped for BPC. Going back to serve is going to be Presley Brandt for the Spartans. 18-10. Spartans need to make a charge here. And it's going to be brought up. Can Brandt get it across? She cannot. It's going to be 4 hits. Great job of Nelson just to get that off the net and give her team a shot to get that across, even if they couldn't. Going back to serve is Emma Gunther. She has 8 service points, unofficially 13 for Ellie Pompeo. Gunther, the left-hander, with the serve. It's dug, pushed across by Nelson, and it's going to be a passing error and a side out. Good job by Nelson. We'll give her a kill on that because that's what it ultimately led to. Now, Callie Kramer going back to serve. Another passing problem on serve receive. They did get that one across with a free ball, though, on a good rally. In the middle, it goes to Shannon, and then a miss hit is going to be a side out. It's 20-11, 2-0 to 1-1. And back to serve is going to be Charlie Cox. This is about where BPC has shown an ability to come back together, and that time, though, an overpass results in an attack by Stiegel. She gets her 8th kill. Charlie Cox gets her first service point, and it's 21-11. Cox, nice low serve. Kramer's there. Gunther sets back to Kemp. Kemp gets the kill. Charlie Cox gets her second service point. It's 22-11. Cox, a little jump serve. Off the net, a let serve. Those things should be illegal, I'm telling you, folks. Not even fair. An ace for Charlie Cox, and it's 23-11. Presley Brandt's there. Nelson goes to get it. Brandt's going to attack from the back row. Gunther comes to get it. Kemp to Stiegel. Dug by Kramer. Nelson near side to Johnson. Deep it goes, and end of the game with a little miscommunication error there. Number 11 is out there for Abingdon-Avon, and I don't have an 11 on my roster. Abby Nelson going back to serve on the side out. It's 23-12. Jump serve off the arms of Kern. A free ball attempt between Gunther and Kern, and it's going to be a point for Abby Nelson. She's got 6 of those. Nelson serve deep and in. It lands on the line. An ace for Abby Nelson. Her third ace. It's 23-14, a long way to go if you're BPC. But nice thing about volleyball is you still got the chance, and then I jinxed her because there's a service error. Set point and match point for the Tornadoes, and coming in to serve, number 10, Addison Clausen. Is it Clausen or Clausen? It is Clausen. I said it right the first time. Addison Clausen, an overpass and an ace, and that's how it'll end. Addison Clausen gets the point and the ace, 25-14, the final in set number 2. So the Tornadoes get a 25-19, 25-14 JV win over the Spartans. The Spartans are led by Abby Nelson, who had a kill, 7 service points, including 3 aces. Callie Kramer had 1 service point. Sierra Shannon had 1 kill. Destiny Sykes had a back row attack for a kill. Presley Brandt had 1 service point. Josie Farwell had 5 service points. Jaden Johnson had 1 service point. For the Tornadoes, Emma Gunther had 2 kills, 8 service points, and a... You can take off if you want to, if you needed to go somewhere. Spencer said he needed to run an errand, so I told him he could go ahead and take off. We'll end it in just a moment here. Emma Gunther, as I was saying, 8 points, including an ace and 2 kills. Sophie Kern had 3 points, including 1 ace. Emma Macomb had 2 points, including an ace. Ellie Pompeo, 13 service points unofficially, including 3 aces and 1 kill. Charlie Cox had 3 points, including an ace, and also added 2 kills. Izzy Kemp had 1 point, which was an ace, and 1 kill. Addison Clausen came in at the end and got the match point with an ace. And Avery Stiegel led all hitters with 8 kills for the Tornadoes. Once again, 25-19, 25-14. The Tornadoes get a 2-set win over BPC. Just about ready to get the things going for the varsity contest. We'll leave here. We'll be back with our varsity stream in about 10 to 15 minutes here on TSSR Game Time Live, presented by MDH. Thanks for joining us. We'll see you again very soon.